GM once again, Web3 Global Communities, and we are still here at the Vanar Vision. And a man besides me just finished his, panel discussion about the AI, the data, and the thing. How's the panel discussion so far?
I think it was really fun, really interesting speakers, and I really like it.
Yeah, I'm just listening a while ago to you, and you got a lot of insightful, about the AI and data. Now, let's take it on. If someone is new to your project, now how could you explain briefly the solution that you are bringing into the industry?
That's a really good question. I think let's call out the industry first, right? So it's AI and Web3, right? Solving two big issues, the largest issues actually. First of all, in the world, there's so much data, right? Raw data, and it's very unstructured. So what we are doing, we're hyper-structuring it, making it hyper-relevant and optimized, creating very high-quality data packages that are optimized for AI. That's the first thing. So from raw data that's unstructured to very high-quality data packages, right? Which is going to make it much more economically efficient actually to work with AI. First. The second point is basically Web3, as a user, you have the right to own. I mean, people say like we own our data, but we don't in Web2. You have the right to own it and to monetize it. So by tokenizing your data, you can basically bring exposure of your data set, you brand it basically, into the world. So you can benefit from that. I think that's the most important thing about Web3. It's about the marriage of those two elements.
Yeah, so it's kind of like bridging the Web2 data into something like, monetizing and of course bringing users as well for opportunities.
Correct. I mean, think about it like this, right? I mean, Facebook, for example, Meta, or Google, they already have so much of your data. Let's say you can use that data that's sitting in there, and you can actually get part of the, part of the revenue basically that's being made of that. And actually, it's also the companies can benefit because it's the quality of the data is much higher. You can enrich that data. So you can just make it much more rich than it already is.
Amazing, pretty amazing, man. So let's talk about the technology now. What innovation or technology empowers your project, which is the Inflectiv?
That's a very good question as well. I strongly believe standardization of data is absolutely necessary. I've been working in this industry for about 12 years, solving data problems at large companies, organizations, like the largest fashion group in the world, H&M. They have so much data. Right? It's so unstructured. I think it's very necessary that someone really steps in and defines what's the standardization basically that's necessary for data. This is what we're doing. I think this is, from a technology point of view, we have built this massive refinery that really makes sure the structure is correct, how it should be for the AI use cases, like AI agents, for example. And often-wise, also doesn't have to be very large amount of data. Usually it's kind of like CSV or JSON formats that are very easy to digest, which just increases the output of the AI agents.
Yeah, so I do agree on you as well because, right now there are kind of like a lot of excessive data, right? And, this is one of the challenges right now in big companies because data are keeping accumulating and, one of the challenges is the big data. So how does your project handle this one? Like you have said a while ago, filtering those small data first for quality output?
Exactly. We basically have a massive filter, which is an AI. So basically, first as a user, you fill in the use case. Basically, what do you want your data to be actually about, right? What do you want your data to be used for? And then we have an AI that uses that information, takes a look at your data, makes sure there's nothing in there that should not be there, like personal information, for example, financial information, right? And basically then optimizes that data package. So only 0.001% of the data remains, but of the highest quality, the highest relevance.
That's actually a smart innovation in the world of AI. Let's wrap up this interview. Maybe you can invite our users where they can reach you out, guys.
Everyone, yes. So please follow us on Twitter. Follow me on Telegram. I think that's it. Yeah.
That's it. All right. So my last question would be, what makes you most excited for this year's Token 24/9?
I met so many amazing people. I mean, the projects out there, the diversity of the projects is insane, and I'm having such a great time here. It's really interesting to be here and to meet people.
Exactly. So I like the word diversity because, the event is a gathering of a lot of diverse people as well from different perspectives. Right. Thank you for your time and see you around.
Thank you.
Yeah.